Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekend System. And I am so glad to be here each and every week to do these Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. There are lives that I do each and every week. And I do these lives for a couple of reasons. The first reason is for you to be able to change the way you look at your business. Consider looking at it a different way. Switch the way you see it from other people's view, not just from inside the four walls of your shop. It really can be a competitive advantage. The second reason I do this is for you to take one action item away each and every week. The magic is in the doing, the action that you take. Many owners that I speak with, many clients will say to me, that's when everything changed. They thought about it, they read books, they can listen to me, someone else, listen to a presentation, but really the magic happens when you start doing. So take one action item away each and every week. This combination really causes a ripple effect in your business, and it helps you on so many levels, even personally as well. So that's why I do them. A common question I get asked is, Marianne, who do you work with? And I work with single location auto shop owners who are in what I call owner overload. They feel like everything's getting directed towards them. They want to have a life. They want to stop going 24/7, and they really want to have a rewarding business and a rewarding life, but they don't want to sacrifice their business, right? So that's where I come in and help. So if you find this valuable, please share it with another shop owner that you think it could help, and put your comments in, whether you're live or you're on the replay. I'll respond to all of them. So let's get started. This week, the topic is beyond the bottom line. Lately, I've been talking to people about profits. And it's funny when I think about this because money is personal for a lot of people. But when we talk about business, what I found is a lot of shop owners see profits as a number on a financial report. That's it. It's just a number. Some, though, they'll even feel guilty about making a profit. So it's like, great, hooray, we made a profit this year. But some actually feel guilty. And here's the deal with that. Profit is not a 4-letter word, it's a 6-letter word, and it isn't greed. Profit is what keeps your shop running. A business needs to be profitable for it to be a business. Otherwise, it's just a hobby. It also keeps your team happy and your life from being this never-ending cycle of stress. Because when I talk to shop owners, a lot of them say to me, they are under a lot of stress. So profit is key to a thriving shop. And today I want to unpack how profit impacts way more than just your bank account. It goes so much deeper than that. Without profit, you're stuck in survival mode. That's where your business is. It's really stuck in that mode of operating, constantly worrying about paying bills, struggling to take time off, and unable to invest in your business. And there are so many things that we can go into. But the idea is with profit, you get stability, freedom, and the ability to actually enjoy running your shop or having a team run your shop. So I want to break this down. There's 4 things that profit can really help you with as a shop owner. The first thing is profit keeps your shop stable. So one bad month doesn't break you. If your shop barely scrapes by each month, one unexpected expense or a slow season, a broken lift, or an expensive repair can really throw everything into chaos. So profit gives you breathing room so that you're not consistently on the financial defense. Cash reserves. A profitable shop should have at least 1 to 3 months of expenses saved for emergency. That's what I suggest you start out with, and then you grow from there. Think about it. No more sleepless nights worrying about cash flow. Upgrading equipment and tech. You can't run a highly quality shop with outdated tools, with outdated equipment. So profit lets you invest in better diagnostic tools, software, and equipment that makes your team more efficient. And you can be handling the unexpected. So what happens if your shop, let's say your top tech, we call a specialist, quits, or your AC system goes and it's July? With profit, you can handle these surprises without stress. So I want to give you some industry benchmarks, some industry tips here. So when we think about a profit mindset shift, this benchmark here, if your shop isn't hitting 15 to 20% net profit, it's time to make some changes because the industry average is low. Depending on who you talk to, it could be anywhere between 4 and 5%, and that's really low. So, number 2, profit makes your shop and your life more enjoyable. So, owning a shop can be exhausting. I mean, that's the reality for many, but it doesn't have to be because profit gives you the ability to run your shop without it running you. Less stress. When money is tight, right? You feel it. But when money is not tight, you're not consistently putting out fires. You're able to hire the right people because a profitable shop can afford that great service advisor, technician, foreman. So you don't have to handle everything yourself. Taking time off, right? Want a weekend off, a vacation? Profit lets you step away without the shop falling apart. And a profit mindset shift here is it's not just about making money, it's about making your business and your life simpler. Number 3, profit helps you attract and keep great team members. We want to attract, develop, and retain a team member, right? Our team. So your team is everything. I can't put enough emphasis on how important people are to your business. If you're not profitable, you can't pay them what they deserve. And they'll leave for a better opportunity. But when your shop is making money, when you're profitable, you can pay competitive wages. This way, people aren't jumping ship for just a few extra bucks. You can offer benefits that matter. Health insurance, 401k, paid time off, and give them perks too. Things that keep great people around. And you can invest in training so that your team stays sharp and they're growing, developing their skills. So a target to keep in mind, your parts and labor costs should be around 40% of your sales, which is leaving you 60% gross profit, while still keeping that 15 to 20% net profit. If you're not doing that, then it's time to make some adjustments. Do a little bit of a deep dive. Number 4, profit lets you give back and make an impact. So a struggling shop, a shop that's surviving, doesn't have the bandwidth to think beyond survival. But a profitable one, well, you can actually make a difference. You can support local causes and charities, help fund an auto tech program, sponsor a little league team, or donate to a local cause. You could also take care of your team. That's a big one. Got a team member who's going through a tough time? Guess what? A profitable shop can afford to help. You can create more jobs. A thriving shop means more opportunities for people in your community. Your shop can grow. So, a profit perspective shift. It's not about getting rich. That's not what I'm talking about. Building wealth is really about having the resources to help others. So, the takeaway, if you're just getting by, you're missing out on everything that profit makes possible: stability, freedom, a happy team, and a shop that runs smoothly. The next time you look at your numbers, don't just ask, am I making enough to cover my costs? Instead, ask, am I making enough to create the impact, the business, and the life that I actually want? So, if you're new to my lives, I do a 1 week rule, and it's called Take Action. Profit isn't just about a number, it's key to a better business and life. So this week, assess your shop's profit and where improvement is needed. And what's one thing, decide one thing that you're going to do this week to help make that happen. And lastly, I leave you with a pro thinking tip. If you've ever thought about profit and believe making profit is wrong, a lot of times people were raised that way about money. It's time to rewrite that mindset. Profit isn't selfish. I believe it's selfless. It's what allows you and your shop to grow. You can support your team and you can create a business that doesn't drain you. A thriving, profitable shop isn't just good for you. It's good for your team, your customers, and even your community. So thanks for being here and have an enjoyable week. I'll see you next week at Auto Shop Success Live in 15 minutes.